Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm sure you're going to be seeing a bit more of this face over the next coming weeks, as pretty much the only thing you're going to be able to watch online is YouTube, Netflix or Pornhub. Now, if you haven't already, make sure that you drop down, hit that little like button, and whilst you're there, subscribe to the channel for that slightly awesome intro that you've just been consuming. In today's video, we're going to be running over a full body, well, an upper body workout to be more precise, that I pre-recorded and that we're going to go over, that you can use during this isolation period and however the amount of time is that we're going to be spending at home. Now, during the time of this video being made, the UK government has advised that we self-isolate. It's not compulsory at the moment, so if you are still going to gyms, obviously be safe, wash your hands, be vigilant of what is going on and keep on top of whatever the next updates are from the government. If you are in a country at the moment where you have to self-isolate, then obviously these type of workouts are going to be more and more useful. In regards to our own health and fitness, is pretty much the only thing we have at the moment to fight back against the disease. So making sure that we are fit, healthy, consuming enough water, obviously doing the basics, whilst also keeping active is going to be important at the moment, specifically in regards to our central nervous system, our immune system, which are our two defenses against the coronavirus at the moment. It may also be an idea to consume plenty of water, a multivitamin, a fish oil, and some vitamin C, which is going to help your immune system, although this is probably only going to be useful if you have been using it already for the past 7 to 14 days, but it can't hurt and getting some down at the moment. Now, I also just want to touch on muscle building at home and also a trophy. I'm sure a lot of people's concern at the moment is also going to be muscle loss or losing your gains or putting on weight or getting a little bit chubby. So in regards to the first aspect of a trophy or muscle loss, when we are looking at a trophy, it's generally not going to really kick into our third week of doing absolutely nothing. If anything, some people could probably do with a week off. So taking a week off at first just to organise things, make sure that things are in place, making sure other people are okay is going to be really important. Then if you feel like you want to start doing some training, getting back into your health and fitness and keeping active and looking after yourself, then doing some home workouts is only going to be beneficial, not only to your physical health, but if you're anything like me, it's more so just more from a mental health and a mindset and a routine sense. Now, the one thing that you are going to see quite a lot of over the next couple of weeks is bullshit influencer workouts where people are juggling water bottles and lifting carrier bags and that sort of thing. The more beneficial things that you can do and pieces of kit which you'll be able to get easily, that will help with resistance training. Now, I will leave a link in the description to some of the bands that I'll be using in today's workout that you can use for the next couple of weeks or months. I am not an affiliate associated with them, it's just something that I use and I've advised to a lot of my clients. Big question, can you build muscle without weights or resistance training? Now, there's evidence to support either side of the fence with this, but I'd argue that it's difficult to build muscle without progressively overloading, which is going to be difficult with just body weight and bands. So if anything, I tend to look at it as a time to keep the engine ticking over, keep it at maintenance, enjoy yourself, have some fun doing something outside of the gym, use it for energy expenditure and just keeping yourself fit and well. So on that note, let's jump into the workout. So for this upper body workout today, all you're going to need is bands and a little bit of space. It's one of the videos that is on my coaching school for a lot of my members. The first exercise we're going to be going into is a bent over banded row, and we're shooting for 12 reps. So we just want to keep in like a gorilla type position, keeping the chest nice and high, make sure that we're engaged in the lats, make sure that we're pulling from the elbows and not from the hands, just so we can get as much back engagement as possible. With each of these exercises, we're going to be shooting for 12 reps today, and I'm using some of the bands which will have the handles on the end. You can just use the normal type resistance bands, but I just tend to find that these ones are a little bit better in regards to mind muscle connection. As soon as we have finished the rows, we're going to go straight into a dead stop push-up. So these ones, all we are looking to do is hit the floor, chest will touch the floor. You don't have to push your hands out as far as I am. Just taking them off the floor will help with the dead stop, which makes it a little bit harder, especially because we're not doing weighted stuff. And again, we're shooting for 12 reps on this one. So as soon as we finish the push-ups, which is our chest movement, we're then going to be going straight into our back burner. So don't have to move too far for this one. All we're going to be doing is working the lats again and lower back with this one. So we're going to be looking to touch the bum, as the bum touches, I like to sometimes call them, and then we're going to push out with the hands as far overhead as possible. Now we also want to keep our feet just slightly levitated off the ground, Wingardium Leviosa, all that kind of stuff, Harry Potter fans will know. And then we're just going to look to engage the back and the lats all the way through the movement so that we can burn that out. As soon as we've done 12 reps of the back burners, we're then going to go straight into dips. So just grab yourself a chair or a seat or a bench or some stairs, wherever you can find, and we're just going to be working the triceps now. So all we're looking to do is get a nice big stretch through the tricep and then get a nice big squeeze on the way up. The one thing we don't want to do is put the shoulders into a position where they are, or they feel some kind of discomfort. If you need to, you can keep your legs bent or you keep them straight. If you want to make it a bit more difficult, it's completely up to you. Again, we're just looking to get 12 reps on the dips before then going straight into another, well, our shoulder movement, which is going to be side lateral raises. Again, going for 12 reps. With this one, I find it's probably the movement that is done incorrectly most. We're not going to need a lot of resistance on this one, so it's up to you what type of band you have and can use. If you need to, you can even just use bits and bobs at home to engage the shoulder on this one. What we want to do is retract the scapula nice and far back, keep the chest nice and high, and then when we're bringing the arms up, we want to try and be getting the pinky up before the thumb, if that makes sense, just because then we'll get more shoulder and as much shoulder engagement as possible. With all these exercises, obviously just take it in your own time. You need to take 10 seconds, 15 seconds in between each exercise. Then obviously feel free to do so, because it is going to start to get quite taxing on the old cardiovascular system as well. But as soon as we've done our 12 reps of the side lateral raises, we are then going to move straight into butterfly sit-ups. Now, all butterfly sit-ups is a bit more of an aggressive version of a normal sit-up, because we can throw our body up a little bit. So what we're going to do is keep our feet together at the soles of our feet, slight bend in the knee, and then what we're going to do is using our arms to move back and forth as a bit of momentum is to get a normal sit-up. All the way up to the top, touching our toes before we go back down. So again, with this one, we're just going to shoot for 12 reps, and then what we're going to do is take a minute to 2 minutes rest after we finished our butterfly sit-ups, because that is the end of one round. And it's completely up to you how fit you are, how much training you want to do. We're going to be doing 4 to 5 rounds in total, and again, it's completely up to you how many rest or how much rest time you want to take in between each circuit. And that is the home workout done. So it should only take you really like 15 to 20 minutes. Decide what rest time is going to be best fitting for you. You can taper some of the exercise if you don't have bands or you find it too difficult. As mentioned, quick sort of plug there, that was one of the workouts that we have put up on the My Coach School, where there is going to be a lot more home workouts up on the website, which are a little bit more regimented, have more structure to it. You can download it. And on top of that, we are running an 8-week challenge. Predominantly most of this for most people around the world is going to be done at home. So if you want to find out more about the 8-week challenge that we're going to be running and be part of, I think there's 30,000+ members now. So you can jump over to the Facebook group, which I'll also leave in the description box. It's just a group of really awesome, both guys and girls, supportive members. We'll be going to be doing weekly lives in there. We'll be doing a Q&A. So if you're not seeing a lot of people at the moment, you can jump in there, have a chit chat with us. If you need any more support from all the members, are really cool, great people. And we'll also be doing some live at home classes and workouts as well. So you can jump in there and get involved in that. And for the challenge, I will also leave the link in the description if you want to find out a bit more about that and keep yourself accountable over these next few weeks. Obviously, stay safe at the moment. Keep on top of whatever's on the news. Keep on top of whatever government legislation and advice is put out there. And let me know in the comments what you would like to see more of. Obviously, I'm going to be doing quite a lot more home workouts over the upcoming weeks. So if you'd like to see more lower workouts, upper workouts, core workouts, just let me know. Bulk foods, bulk buying foods, cheap foods, stuff that is going to help. I'm going to be doing a nutrition video next week. So again, anything you're struggling with, anything you want to know, just drop it in the comments below. Of course, if you want to see more of these workouts and videos, then make sure you like this video, give it a massive thumbs up, and make sure you hit that little red box and the bell button with subscribe on and get notified of the next videos that I put up to make sure that you don't miss any. And apart from that, yeah, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.